There were a lot of films that I regretted not watching in 2022. And with this being a really slow week in 2023 in terms of movies and shows, and the fact that I don't have anything scheduled to review until Ant-Man 3 comes out, I thought it'd be fun to take a look back at a couple of the films that I thought I missed. And the top of that list, the one that I really wanted to see, was Everything Everywhere All at Once. This movie flew under my radar for about the first half of the year, and then everyone started talking about it. Every movie reviewer and YouTuber seemed to have watched it and praised it. So I thought, why not check it out? I don't know why I never watched it. I was always interested. I don't know if it was because it was difficult to find streaming or some other weird reason, but before it wins almost every single award at the Oscars, I wanted to watch it and see if it really lived up to all the hype and if it is that masterpiece that everyone says it is. This movie centers around Evelyn, an immigrant mother whose life just seems to be falling apart. She's overwhelmed with a strained relationship with her daughter, her marriage seemingly failing, and her business getting audited. Nothing's really going right for her. Then all of a sudden, Wayman, which I hope I'm saying that name right, her husband, transforms into a karate fighting spy and reveals to Evelyn that there are an infinite number of universes and that he's from one of them. And in that universe he's from, Evelyn discovered how to travel across the multiverse and access people's memories, skills, and even live as them. But now someone's starting to go around the multiverse, killing Evelyns and threatening to destroy all of reality. Wayman believes that this Evelyn is the key to saving the whole multiverse. This is one of the first films in a really long time that I feel actually takes risks. I feel like films nowadays take way too safe an approach to movies. That's why you see a ton of old franchises popping back up, because they know you like that. Regardless of how those turn out, they'll know you'll show up because it's something you know. Here it's completely new and they do a ton of crazy risks. And for the most part, I believe they pay off. The film is visually stunning and unique, which is crazy considering the fact that it only had a budget of $25 million. I know to you and me that seems like a lot, but for movies nowadays, especially bigger movies, you're looking at least $100 million, if not more. I mean, look at how much Avatar freaking costs. Oh my gosh. And this is better. This is better than Avatar. I mean, on a $25 million budget, this looked better than a lot of Marvel movies and just really a lot of movies nowadays. The action sequences are great. They're well thought out and different. They don't feel like your typical action sequence fight scene. Wayman with the fanny pack taking on multiple security guards is probably my favorite fight scene, maybe ever. I also think a couple of the shots were just really cool in this film. Even the opening shot where they're looking into the mirror and it shows them as a family, and then they disappear, and then it slowly zooms in into the scene. I thought that was super cool. And there are a lot of shots like that throughout the film that I'm just thinking, oh, that's so cool. And again, I think stuff like that is lost in a lot of films nowadays. I feel like it's all the same basic shots. Not in this film. They take different angles, different perspectives, and not only are the shots unique and cool, but also like the effects, the way that they portray like traveling the multiverse. I don't know what word to say besides travel. That doesn't feel right, but I don't know what else to say. But in the way they show that, the cracks in reality, just all the effects here are top notch. They're really good. And really the best part of this film is that it's not afraid to go crazy. From a universe where all cows died off to one where everyone has hot dogs for fingers, this movie throws out a lot of crazy ideas. Even with all the crazy, even with all the cool shots and effects, at the heart of it is a great story about a family. The mother-daughter relationship here is at the forefront of the film. I think having stories like this not only lead to a ton of funny moments, there were a lot throughout this film, but also the most emotional, the most relatable moments as well. I also think everything with Wayman and Evelyn was great. The performances across the board here are great. I don't think I noticed a single bad performance. This film's been out since March, so I'm not just going to try to repeat the same things that others have already said about this film. It's a great film, and it truly is. Yet while watching it, I just couldn't help but wish that I had seen this earlier. I think part of my experience was ruined. I don't really want to say that because I still really enjoyed it. Maybe tainted's the right word, I don't know. But I think I didn't enjoy my experience as much as I would have because I'd heard of all these great things and I expected a flawless masterpiece. And although this film is truly incredible and refreshing, it's not that. I went in with my expectations way too high, and there were certain things that I didn't enjoy. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this, but I wish they explained things a little bit more. I was able to follow along throughout the film, but personally, I just would have liked a little bit more explanation on the world. And there were a couple times where I wasn't too sure what reality they were in, whether they were in the first one that we started out in or whether or not they were in another one. But I don't think that takes away from this being a really good movie. That all being said, I think this definitely deserves all the nominations it's gotten. It's really nice to get to have a film that's different from everything else, that explores different and new ideas, and that invests in its characters, and that delivers something that's truly fun to watch. But that's all I have for today. Let me know down in the comment section below what you thought about Everything Everywhere All at Once. Is it a masterpiece? Did you enjoy it? Let me know. Thank you all for all the love and support. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you all have an absolutely blessed day. And until the next time, peace out, bro skillets.